I know a mama who cut off her son for religion. What kind of Jehovah she witness?
Oh man, we got to go
up?
from today.
Yeah.
This is gonna be our first reaction video, and this correlates into the XJW videos too.
Yeah.
And so yeah, this is our homie Yellopain, and he did a video covering just Christianity and a lot of the corruptness. And that line right there was something that's like,
what kind of Jehovah she was?
like, come on, that's accurate right there.
Okay, we're gonna play like the whole video for you and talk and tell you our thoughts in between each clip. But you guys definitely have to go and check out this video and watch it full screen, the whole thing, so you can really get the vibe. Okay,
you gotta tap in. If you're not familiar with Yellopain, tap in. All of his videos have a deep message like this.
Yes.
And he's just dope. So we'll get into the music video and we'll stop. And y'all drop in the comments how y'all feel about certain parts on it, because a lot of this correlates to Jehovah's Witnesses too, not just, you know, Christians as a whole. A lot of this stuff, like, you gonna feel it.
But even other people who do have like the Christian backgrounds and stuff, we get people in our comments all the time that are from different kinds of Christian backgrounds, and they're like, oh, this sounds a lot like this Christian group, and this sounds a lot like this Christian group. So it's just really interesting to see like the corruptness in a lot of religion. Yeah.
So
all right, so without further ado, we're about to drop the first clip.
all right, tune in to Yellopain.
Work a miracle in your finances. The Lord is getting ready to make a miracle. Make some noise if you're ready for an increase. An increase in your bank account. An increase in your relationships. Can I get an amen? Christians. I'm not saying I'm not one. I'm saying I mess up. That make me not ever want to be a Christian. Lord forgive them. They hide behind religion. I want to make an announcement. I'm a believer in Jesus. I believe that he died for my sins. I know that he's a redeemer. My problem is people I should have got saved from, but I heard they were saved. But since the beginning, the Christians been using his name for personal gain. So I know that this sound like it's unrelated, but how do we build up Americans? A group of European settlers came across the water. They was terrorists. They burned down the innocent villages, women and children. They made up a narrative. They said that God told them they were supposed to do it. Now let's make the comparison. Nowadays, nobody murder you under religion no more, and it's scarier. They murder your vision of God, and you start thinking maybe the Lord is a character. Cause it seemed like the evilest people I met was the strongest promoters of Jesus. Cause he died to forgive us of all of our sins, so they used that to cope with the demons.
What can you say?
Okay, right off the bat, first thoughts, babe. You tell me your first thoughts, because I got a lot of first thoughts.
All right,
honey, okay?
one, or when he said the evilest people he met were the ones that worship Jesus, that's thinking of the worst. When I think of the worst people I ever met in my life, it wasn't, you know, the people out here in the world that are bad people you've been warned about. It was the religious people, and I think like
because they hide behind the name.
They hide behind it. What really sparked me on this was, you know, you think of people out in the streets are always looked at as the bad people, but they are who they claim to be. A person say, man, I'm a gangbanger. Man, I'm a dope boy. Yeah. I'm street. Like, they straight up, and this is who they are. Yes. But then you come across, I'm a man of Jesus.
Yes.
But they the ones not being who they truly say who they are.
And that's what makes it worse. Like, when you have people that won't even acknowledge the evil within them, or the bad within them, like, that's what makes somebody so much worse, because you're a snake. Like, you are literally trying to put forth something that you are not. And you know, whenever we went like on our journey and everything, we can sit here and acknowledge the bad things within us, you know what I mean? Because every person has them, and I respect people so much more when they can say, yeah, I'm on BS, like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know, like I'm a cheater. Like, I respect people that are like that, because you are honest.
Or somebody like, man, I'm a dog, man. I ain't about to get like. I got a family member's like, man, I ain't getting married, bro. I'm cool on that. But somebody could look at him and say he a dog, but at least he ain't a liar. Yeah,
because then you have the people that are in the religion who are literally cheating, going to these crazy swinger parties, doing all these things,
all this wild stuff.
Yes, but then sitting there claiming to be one thing and being a man of God and being all these things. Like, no, you have issues that you refuse to even acknowledge.
I mentioned this on my one of my TikTok posts, and a lot of people got upset. A lot of religious people. I said I feel like not down in nobody's religion, but a lot of these religious places and these churches are the home of the worst people. And reason being is because long as I come here on Sunday you know, I can keep doing. I'm saved, and I can
saved.
keep doing what I want to do the rest of the week. And then when Sunday comes,
I believe in Jesus, so I'm saved.
Yeah.
Like, I have literally had people tell me that. Like, they'll sit there and tell me all the bad things that they do and tell me that I'm not saved, but they are saved because they believe in Jesus.
And that's all it come down to. Long as you saved, sin, do all the stuff you want to do during the week, cheat on your wife, do all type of madness, and then when Sunday come, long as you praising Jesus, as soon as you walk out of the church, back to your routine.
And you know what really hit me is the part in there where he was talking about the Europeans who came over and they were terrorists and they used Jesus and they used the Bible. They said that God is the one who told them to do it. Okay.
Right.
And not just that, but like during slavery, they used the Bible to control the slaves, you know? And it's kind of crazy whenever you look at it that way, because how many times in the Bible that we know now does it say faithful and discreet slave, and he was a slave to God and a slave to your master and slave to all these things.
And what else was it? You got to forgive your master. Like, these things fit the narrative of slavery.
Yes, that is so true. And this is what I mean when I say that the Bible that we have today is so far from what I believe the original script was. You know, like, I believe that there is a sacred text out there that is completely sacred, you know what I mean, and has everything that is true about God, about the universe, about everything.
About life.
Yeah, about life in general. But the books that we have today are not that, because they have been, we showed you on the past video, like, they have been changed. Small words, but over a period of time, you keep making these small changes and small words. It gives the text a whole new meaning.
Little by little. And a lot of people don't know, not getting too far into Bible history, but King James, they wrote the King James Bible, was a homosexual, and a lot of other things that goes against this book he wrote. We won't get too deep on that, but
no, because we got some gems.
Because listen, we didn't just leave. A lot of people leave the Kingdom Hall and then they just be like, skirt. All right, like, no, we to this day I'm still learning and going further back in history and learning more that doesn't, you know, line up with religion.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, next clip.
Back to it.
Cope with the demons. I know an atheist that molested his daughters, but he kept a perfect image. Did it for so many years, and then when he got caught, all of a sudden he turned to Christian. It's never too late, but I just find it funny it wasn't one day that he served in prison. 30 years doing the same shit. Then he found God in 30 minutes. I know this one pastor molested his daughter. The staff of the church keep on saying forgive him. I know this girl that got raped and her mama wish happy birthdays to the person that did it. I know that Jesus forgave us, but some things I struggle to learn how to work on forgiving. I know a mama who cut off her son for religion. What kind of Jehovah she witnessed?
Bars.
Bars.
Okay, y'all felt that one. We felt that one.
Yes.
That's major.
And let's just talk about the cinematics on this part for a little bit, because the whole thing of the video, like them all having masks on and then taking it off and it being like a demon, like, that is so dope, because
that's creative.
It's literally just exposing the evil, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just love that.
Yep.
This is not to like just talk down on religions and talk down on Christian groups or anything like that, but the truth of the matter is that I believe a lot of the people that go to church are genuinely trying to go to become like better, you know what I mean? And they're going because they truly believe this and everything, but you cannot negate the people that go there because they are so out of peace with themselves, and they go because they're trying to hide over all of the sins that they commit, you know, all the sins that they commit.
And some people don't want to be better people, like,
no.
And unfortunately, this is the home to a lot of those people who want to cause havoc in life.
Yes.
And what we're saying this isn't to go at Christians, but this is the swept under the rug part when it comes to religion. Like, and why Christians get such backlash versus a lot of other religions is a lot of other religions are just like, you know, like a Muslim, you know, I don't eat pork, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Done. Or, you know, I'm Buddhist, you know, I don't do that. But then a lot of Christians are like, I don't do that. You can't do it either. Yeah. And then here comes the threats. You need to do this.
Yes.
A lot of these people have these attitudes like we are the best.
It's the arrogance mixed with the hypocrisy. Because if you are claiming to be something, people are going to be more aware and judge you harder whenever you claim to be one thing and you turn out to be something else. That's why scammers get judged the way that they do. You know, people who try to scam people. That's what half of religious groups are, like them trying to scam people. And especially the ones with the pastors who have like the big churches and collect all these donations.
Under a spotlight.
Absolutely.
Think about, even if the spotlight that a celebrity is under, like, think about when Justin Bieber was 18 and making mistakes. It's like, look at but who else was 18 doing stupid stuff?
Exactly.
You was too. You just wasn't on camera in front of the whole world. So yeah, a lot of religion get that spotlight, like you said.
Yeah, you're claiming to be so good and a lover of God, and all you claim is that you love, and you want everybody to be saved, and
everybody else going to hell.
Yeah, but then meanwhile, you're doing the same things that you're judging these other people for.
And half the time worse.
Yes.
Yeah, you just, like, they'll judge these people, all right, they live together, they ain't married. Then the same pastor saying this is sleeping with the whole church. Like, this is the stuff you see in religion, or, even at the hall, like, a lot of, the best thing, not rooting for nobody's downfall, but we all know those uppity witnesses that were super holier than thou. When they got in trouble, it was like,
oh, really? Oh, so you're just like everybody else.
Oh, okay. Look at you messing up, and they extra humble after that.
Yeah, exactly.
So back into it.
Jehovah, she witness. This one girl I changed my ways with, convinced herself that I cheated. She said she had confirmation from the spirit, stopped picking up calls for no reason. She got romantic with one of my closest homies less than 30 days while I was grieving. He ain't know that I knew he called me, I confronted him, and he gon' blame it on Jesus. He said God told me this was my wife. Well, she told me he said I'm her husband. So which one was God? Which one of y'all lied? To be honest, I find it disgusting. And I know a pastor that took a donation and went bought his wife a new Lexus. You know you was supposed to take that and upgrade the facility. Why you finesse?
Something I noticed, a lot of people tying in their own actions, like Yellow brought out, and they blame it, oh, God told me to do it, or devil told me to do this.
I got the confirmation from the spirit.
Yeah, but what people don't understand, in the same breath they say we have free will. And so explain that in court. Like, are you going to go to court? Why did you take that man's life? The devil told me to do it. Oh, okay, well, it's on the devil. You free. Like, you are responsible for your own decisions. And a lot of the times when a lot of these people get caught up or they screw up, instead of just being like, dang, I made a mistake, a lot of them will blame it on the outside source. The devil made me do it, or God told me. And I like how he brought up, all right, well, who was it then? Because you saying this and you saying that.
Yeah, she said, God told me that was my wife, or something like that. And I got confirmation from the spirit. Like, why can't you just have accountability and say that you did somebody over wrong? How about that? How about you take accountability for something for once? And that's the thing about religion, especially whenever you grow up in it. You are taught from a very young age to, like, suppress these bad things within you, so then whenever it does come out, it comes out way worse, because for one, you're making it seem like that just doesn't exist, like that thing in you doesn't exist. And
I'm saved.
Yes, so now you're not even aware of the negative aspects of you, and if you're not aware of something, you cannot fix it, you cannot work on it, and that's why this stuff comes out so much worse. That's why you have so many pedophiles in, like, religious groups, because of that reason. They're suppressing, like, their whole, like, sexual energy and everything like that. And it's not just about suppressing, it's suppressing, and on top of it being told that if you do this, you are bad, you are wrong, you are this, you are that. And so then it comes out and you messing with little kids, you know what I mean, or you just taking advantage, so it's just
and that stuff goes hand in hand with religion, because, like we said, this is where all the monsters kick it at. Not everybody there is bad, but it's some good people there too. But you also get to blend in, because all we got to do is put on this Christian label. Boom, Christian. And you so focus on this label that says Christian, you're not even looking at the rest of the character.
Yes, and they're already good at putting on a mask, because in the everyday world, they are hiding from themselves every day. So you're already good at faking it. And
on top of that, these places are known for forgiveness. You gotta forgive, like he brought it. You gotta be forgiven. And you feel like, all right, I'm comfortable now, I'm gonna be forgiven. And it's people that's gonna sweep stuff under the rug for you, because this is all about forgiveness, and it's a money scheme on top of it.
Just like that one bar that he put out, like, she knows somebody that raped her daughter but still wishes him, like, happy birthday. Like, that is deep. Like, that's deep stuff that happens every day.
Because you're taught to overlook this stuff. This is something I like to watch You know, like different. I'm not closed-minded, so I can listen to atheist talk. I can listen to different religious talk.
Yeah, me
but this
too.
atheist was going back and forth with a Christian.
Yeah.
And he was like, so you telling me somebody can be a monster, can be a pedophile, be all these things their whole life, and they can get saved, and now they go to heaven? And he's like, yeah. So he's saying now a person who's been clean his whole life, hasn't hurt anybody, he just don't believe in Jesus, he going to hell. The Christian's like, yeah.
Like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's why he said
sense.
that. I know an atheist who was an atheist for 30 years, and then
He found God in 30 minutes.
yeah, found God in 30 minutes once he got caught up. Like, please.
Yeah, but that's the narrative behind this stuff.
Oh my God.
Why you finessing? The worst type of Christians, the ones that believe that they talking to God when it's really ambition. Convincing themselves that it's genuine, trying to block out the hidden agendas. And they play on the hearts of the Christian beginners with hallelujahs, and they memorize scriptures. Made me gullible cause it was convincing. God, I need you to come fix me. I don't want to give up believing cause I still remember all of the times that you helped me and saved me when I ain't deserve it cause I'm still a sinner. It's just that all of the Christians you sent me that I got to witness, they always pretenders. All of them wicked. And for the life of me, I just don't see why I gotta forgive them. Need you to heal me, God. I know you real. That's why I'm on my knees begging. Isaiah 29, verse 13. I just wish I would've read it. He said they honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Father, please protect me from Christians. Not saying I'm not one, I'm saying I mess up. That make me not ever wanna be.
The power of my might, you don't.
I follow God, but I will never ever follow Christians.
I'm in the midst. I put the three of you together because he said that a three, they can't even get it out, Father.
Lord, forgive them.
Forgive me right now, Father. Speak.
They hide behind religion.
Thank you, Jesus.
I can't make that up, bro.
You can't make it up because I've been through the same thing.
Ooh-wee.
All right, y'all. That was the end of the video. And when I tell you, every time that I listen to this song, I have chills. Like, don't I, babe?
Yeah.
There is chills because it just resonates so strongly. And I think with a lot of people, not even just Jehovah's Witnesses, but other Christians who have gone through the same kinds of experiences.
Yeah, it's like right now it's like a big shift going on in
Absolutely.
just in life with a lot of people, especially our generation.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a lot of religion, not just religion, just accountability.
Yes.
You know, things like mental health. Like we are noticing a lot of the things the older generations kind of swept under the rug, and we the ones that's like, yo, that ain't like y'all
That is
tripping.
not okay.
Yeah,
like they tolerated so much more. They tolerated like these people who put themselves out to be one way and still allowed them to be in their circle. Like, you are very protective of your energy. You do not. He does not allow people that he views as like snake-like in his circle.
No,
you know?
I don't want to talk. Even conversations, like if I'm around somebody and I know they're not genuine, I'm just very black and white. What am I talking to you for? Yeah. I live off, I call it, if it ain't beneficial, it's artificial. So if this is not benefiting my life in a positive way, it's fake. Why am I dealing with it? And
Sally, a lot of people carry that energy, you know? I feel like I'm a lot more tolerant to people that are like that because I don't feel like I have to engage with them that often, but at the same time, I completely understand it. You do not want you never know what people's intentions truly are, you know, whenever they're like that. Even whenever people are saying like, oh, I'm going to pray for you, you have to even be careful of things like that. Like, you don't need to pray for me, my guy. Like,
yeah, you can keep
good.
that. Because you never know.
Prayer.
A lot of times people want bad things to happen for you or to you, and a lot of these times it's the religious people.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yellopain is dope. Check out his whole catalog. We even going to put the video in the description. And don't just watch that video, like dive through it. This is just one example of like his art.
Yeah, he has a great way of speaking through his music, and he is so creative. This song right here is one of my favorites for sure.
For sure. I call it the gift. Only a few people had what we call the gift. You had Tupac Shakur, DMX, and I say Yellopain, because anybody can make music, but to just, you know how it is when you listen to Pac, like till this day, it's just you get that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, you get it.
Yep. So tap in. Thank y'all for coming back for once again, Awaken Truths. And make sure what they got to do.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, indeed. Beware of Christians. Peace.
I know a mama who cut off her son for religion. What kind of Jehovah she witness? This one girl I changed.